This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week. The Kansas State Wildcats taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wildcats will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hand off to the single back. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Okay, ready? Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Caught behind the line. It's Banks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. On the return, it's Higgins. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback keeps the football. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tackle made after just a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Kansas State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the point after is good.
Kansas State 7, Florida State 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the single back takes the handoff. The ball is loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
And the Wildcats looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it to the left. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle, but first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly. This time to the
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he stopped just short out at the 2, but an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PHC is good, but still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Higgins. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That's a design quarterback keeper. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, It just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll try a pass here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Single back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up third down.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And this time it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the running back's got it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Noles will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Not a great punt here. Looks like the pressure affected him. With the return, it's Higgins. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Kansas State offense will take over. First and
10. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Now they're running on the toss. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Banks. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yardage to move the ball to 41. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Banks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw to the sidelines. That's enough to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense really clicking here. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Fighting off the defender.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Second down.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And the Knowles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Knowles looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
29 Philly. 2.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Picks up 1. It's now second and goal.
On the double.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Out 55 Queen.
Here's the handoff, testing in the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Ready up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal.
Set.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll be brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Kansas State 20, Florida State 10.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal. It's hold your breath here. Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Punt over the middle. It's Stewart. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Stewart. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
And And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Kansas State 27, Florida State 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Now, a 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And he finds his target. He has the first.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Get set, get set. Stop.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Checks this down with a running back. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Slide 22, Jackrabbit.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. The back's got it again. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You recover an onside kick. You never know.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Point after, not right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quick throw to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.